Welcome back, you guys. I am so excited for today's video because we're gonna do another episode in the Should We Buy It series. I'm gonna basically tell you everything I bought this week, but I'm excited to hear your thoughts on some of this and share my thoughts on some of it. There's so much cool stuff coming out, so much cool stuff that's already came out, and I can't wait to talk about it. And I want to know what you guys are excited for. So let's go ahead and get into it. If this is your first time here, hi, my name is Heather, and I truly love all things makeup, especially colorful makeup and indie brands. And if you guys love those things too, I really hope you will subscribe. And don't forget to click the little bell so you can be notified of all my future uploads. So if this is your first time here, I do like to pop up photos on the screen of the new releases, and we just talk about it. I'll give you guys all the details that I can find, and I want to let you know whether or not I'm gonna buy it, but I want to hear whether or not if you guys are interested in it. What would you like to see me do looks with and all of the things, and just share your thoughts on all of the makeup news. This video idea I think started with Samantha March, but I picked it up from Angelica Nikavist. I really love her her Will I Buy It videos, the new makeup releases videos. I think everyone and their mother does them now, including myself. So they're really fun. It's just a fun way to really talk about all of the new releases, whether or not we decide to pick them up or not. It's just a place to have a fun discussion. But the photos that I do pop up on the screen are most likely either from the brands, Makeup on Your Radar, or Point Click Vibes. I will have Makeup on Your Radar and Point Click Vibes linked down below. They are Instagram accounts, and I highly suggest following them to keep up with all the new releases and makeup news and stuff. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm gonna go ahead and get scooched on over, and we're gonna get started. Also, I will have everything that I talk about and release dates, if it's not been released yet, will all be down below in my description box. So the day that I'm filming this is actually the 31st, almost February. You would not believe that this look that is on my face, I actually created with the Lethal and Dexter collab, and it looks very Valentine's-y, does it not? I really, really like it. But since we're talking about Lethal Cosmetics, they have shown a sneak peek, so I might as well go ahead and mention it. It's supposed to be a launch for May. I don't know what this theme is. I'm gonna like do a reverse image search because I see that it's trademarked with Cartoon Network, but I'm not familiar with the show. But it says they've been working on something new, and the adventure begins May 2025. I don't have a clue what this is, but I'm excited. I've had so much fun so far with the collection I'm playing with. The formula is like, it feels updated, and you'll just have to stay tuned for that video. If it's up, I'll pop the thumbnail up here somewhere on the screen, but I was really surprised with that one. Okay, so this one launched today, and I did pick it up. We have a new release from Cosmic Brushes. This is the Lovers palette, and I think this is such a beautiful take on a Valentine's Day palette because not only is it giving Valentine's Day vibes, but I feel like this color story will also take us into spring, and I think this is beautiful. The tones that were put in this palette with like that pea green shade with that deep burgundy like shade called Harmony, that is going to be such a gorgeous combo, and I'm excited to put it on the eyes. So Cosmic Brushes does have one of my favorite formulas. I have all of their palettes with the exception of the first one, which drives me nuts. I would like to get my hands on that. But this is available now, and I think I paid somewhere around $30 for it. It is a 20-pan palette, and their shimmer formula is to die for, but so is the matte formula. But they usually have like at least one or two special shades and everything. I've had so much fun with their palettes in the past, so I'm really excited for this one. I do have a Cosmic Brushes playlist as well, if you guys are interested in like seeing anything that I've posted with their stuff, but this is beautiful. So I don't have a code with this brand. I would love one. I might ask for one, but Makeup on Your Radar does, and it's Radar 10. So it's affiliated as well. But if you guys are interested in picking it up and you might not know a code, I figured why not save some money. But I just think it's beautiful. I love this color story. It's such a spring palette too. So PEACHY has dropped a few things, and we have two of them here. One of them is the lip tint markers. I wouldn't mind trying something like this. So the Lethal collection, I have that deep lip tint on in the shade Dark Passenger, and then the gloss in the shade Aconite. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. I am familiar with the show, but I don't remember that reference, or I don't know what it means. I probably should look it up. But I used the Revlon Color Stay lip liner in the shade Plum, and I feel like it pairs so well together. But the whole point is, I don't have a lot of experience with lip stains, but I've heard people say that these are really cool. You can get like that popsicle lip, which I've actually never tried, and I'm down to try anything once, pretty much. Almost anything. But these are available now at PEACHY Beauty. They're $12. It says, okay, we have 5 shades: Youth, Purity, Beauty, Happiness, and Love. The red looks really cool as well. These could be really fun for like summertime. Purity is a pretty. You guys gotta look over me. Purity is a really pretty shade as well. But besides that, they're also coming out with the Lip Tone. Our innovative pH adaptive pigmented gloss is now available in more tinted to perfection shades. These are available now, $8 each. They're available at PEACHY. I'm so tired of that trend. I've never been on the train for the pH stuff. It's pink. It's always pink. I've honestly, please let me know if you have or if you've experienced it, but I have never seen it not be pink, ever. But I would love to hear your thoughts. That one's definitely a skip for me, but I would be interested in maybe trying out the marker ones. What are they called? I didn't even tell you that. Lip blush. So it looks like Linner Beauty is also releasing 2 more lip oils, and they are really pretty. So we have the shade Please Me and Trust Me. Oh, I think these are beautiful. They're like kind of milky looking, and they're gorgeous. I don't know if I'm going to pick them up or not, but they are pretty. I need another lip product, like I need a hole in the head, so I might skip, but I do like the Linner Beauty formula. When it comes to their lip products, I think they're really, really nice. This one's kind of exciting too. So I've never tried a colorful mascara, but it looks like GLISTEN Cosmetics is coming out with 11 new shades of the SPECTRA lash. Now, I personally haven't tried a whole ton from GLISTEN. Actually, the only thing I have tried from that brand is the stuff that released in the Lynn's Makeup collection with Blend Bunny. And it seemed nice, but I've never heard or seen a review with this mascara. So I would love to hear your thoughts. I personally have never tried a colorful mascara, but I can see why it might be fun. And I would be interested in trying some if you guys have any interest in seeing them. But I think that's cool. It's fun to do like different stuff sometimes. But the thing is, I really love lashes. And I would probably have to like paint my lashes with it too, which would therefore tear up my lashes, most likely. So I don't know. There's tons of perfumes coming out, and I'm like, skip, because that's been a new obsession too. But this one is exciting. So I did get notification for this that it is coming in PR along with some other stuff, just saying. And I am really excited. So this is from Dede Signature, and we have the Shattered Romance eyeshadow palette. And this is freaking gorgeous. So she actually like wrote this big, long, beautiful thing under the first sneak peek. And I want to read that to you. First, let me tell you about the palette. The launch date is February 7th. And right now, at this very moment, she's only shown 3 shades. But if she shows more, which she probably will before I get this edited, I will pop them up on the screen. But we have a mesmerizing multi-chrome shimmer, shifting from a lavender to pink with green gold sparkles. That's going to be beautiful. And then Frozen Feelings is an intense multi-chrome shifting from purple to icy, blue to silver. And then Silent Goodbyes is a rich, moody matte that blends seamlessly for a sultry finish. And that looks beautiful. I can't wait to try these. The swatches that she does live, I'll link the video down below. They look really, really good. Like, really good. But I wanted to read you this because it's really beautiful. I read this and was like, oh. So it says, heartbreak doesn't mean the end. It's a transformation. A reminder that beauty exists even in brokenness. Also a reminder that a broken heart closes a wasted door, paving the way for a more deserving one. Nurture and mend the heart. Love is beautiful, but heartbreak tells a story just as deep. Shattered romance is more than just an eyeshadow palette. It's a reflection of passion, loss, and the beautiful life that remains ahead even when the present love fades. Inside this palette, you will find 9 breathtaking shades, each embodying a different emotion of a broken love story, a color for every feeling of brokenness that leads to the beauty of it all. And I just think this is beautiful. The way she wrote that, like, makes me want to buy it. And to be honest, I'm really, like, into following Dede's signature right now. That Christmas palette was so freaking good. I loved it so much. It's available for pre-order if you're interested. But I've been trying some stuff here and there into 2024, and I found a lot of stuff about the brand that I really love. So 9 times out of 10, I probably would have picked this up on my own. And I'm saying that without seeing the full color story because I do really enjoy their formula a lot, and just from these 3 shades alone, I think it's going to be a good palette. I'm excited to see what it is, but I do also have a code with them, and it's AOML, and it will save you 10% if you decide to buy, but I cannot wait to see that one. Okay, so here we have a release from YSL. They'll be releasing 2 new shades of their Make Me Blush Blurring Liquid Blush. So it's Mischievous Magenta and Chili Crush. These are $39 US each. They will release in February. I could be talked into this. I've never tried anything from YSL. I was a broke girl for a long time and I just couldn't afford it. I couldn't even, it wasn't like in my price bracket at the time, but I might be able to swing it now. But that red one is really calling to me. And I think they look really beautiful. But I would love to know, like, what you, if you guys, I know I have some people here that do, like, the high-end products. And let me know, like, what your favorites are. It would be really fun to do, like, a full face of your high-end favorites. I would be into a video like that. If you guys are interested, please let me know your thoughts. So this collection I did buy pieces from. I've not tried this brand yet, but I've heard that they are really, really good. So this is from JOLIE Beauty, and it's the Tainted collection. So there are so many pieces that have launched with this. Like, there's no way I could show them all to you. So I will have it all linked down below. But we have an eyeshadow palette that is freaking stunning, and it's kind of a bigger palette as well. And it looks like there are, like, lip oils, lip glosses, blushes. The blushes look really pretty too. I'll try to, like, make some kind of collage so that I can show you guys, like, as much as possible. But I will have a video of this coming soon. They also did, like, face powders, like eyeliners, pot liners, and mirrors, eyelash curlers. Like, they did the most with this collection. But it is really pretty, and I love the packaging. I just think it's stunning. I can't wait to try this out. I'm excited for those blushes as well, but stay tuned for that. I would love to know, though, if you guys have tried this brand before, and if so, like, what your thoughts are on them. I know Betty Jean has tried them, and I think she said they were good. I'm almost positive. Don't count me on that. Okay, so this I picked up as well. We have a new release from Unearthly Cosmetics, and I'm excited for this one. So this is the Smitten collection. It's like the Smitten kitten. It's so freaking cute. There's a lot of pieces to this as well. I think... Okay, what I picked up was a bundle, and it was the palette, the 2 wet liners, and the 4 shimmers, along with, like, the 6 packs of the little gems. and these are beautiful. Let me go to the site and I'll actually like be able to give you guys full details, but I am really freaking excited for this one. So not only am I like excited for myself, but I know Betty Jean is going to be living her best life, because look at the pictures of the kittens. They're so freaking cute. I'm allergic to cats, so I don't have any, but they are cute. Okay, so like I said, I did pick up the bundle for $135. I use code Betty Bean. It's Betty Jean's affiliate code if you guys are interested in using it. And it does come with the palette, the 4 singles, and the wet liners, I'm pretty sure. And it also comes with the gems as well. But you can buy everything individually, including the singles. And the palette itself retails for $59 US. You have like equal mattes to shimmers. I love the color story as well. I think it's beautiful. So I'm excited for that. But then we have the kitty chromes, and they are so freaking cute. I'm excited to try those as well. The shade Stray Cat is like really calling my attention. I think they're beautiful. And then you can pick up the wet liners individually, and they are massive. If you're not familiar, they are $9 each, and there's like 2 shades in each one. Then she also released 2 other products. So one is the Stick and Sparkle Pigment Primer. I actually forgot about this and didn't pick it up, so I had to place a second order, which really sucks because I had to pay shipping twice. But she also released the Color and Cover Primer Paint. So there's 3 shades: hot pink, black, and white. These I think are really cool. You could probably do a lot of stuff with them, but I know myself, I probably like wouldn't use them often. I have the ones from Dede Signature and I barely use those. So they would be wasted in my collection, but I think that hot pink one is really cool. You could do some really fun like cut creases and everything with those. I think they're awesome. And they do look like really opaque, but those are $10 each. I am excited to get this one in though. I haven't gotten shipping for it yet, but I can't wait to play with it. I have picked up quite a few things. Let me find it, because Bella Beauty Bar, I'll just go search for them. They released the Morally Grey collection, and I did touch on this in the last episode, but this is really pretty as well, and I'm so excited. It's a 9-pan magnetic palette. The shimmers look so freaking gorgeous, but it does look like your everyday kind of palette. And then you have 1 single and 2 highlighters. I did pick up the full collection, and this one launched on January 29th, but I cannot wait to create some looks with this one. I think it's gorgeous. The cover of it isn't my favorite, but I do like the theming and the color story, so we'll have to see. You would know how much I love Bella Beauty Bar, so I'm probably gonna love it. There's been a lot of releases, so I'm kind of just gonna like skim through here and look at all the stuff I'm excited for. KRYPTIEN Cosmetics is another brand I really want to try this year, but they released a bunch of holochrome singles and they are freaking gorgeous. There are 6 of them. They launched February 8th at 11 a.m. CST. If you purchase 4, you automatically get 20% off. But I'll try to find like actual photos, because the only thing I'm seeing here is a video. If I have to, maybe I'll just record the video. But this is so beautiful. These are gorgeous, but I know myself, I wouldn't reach for them, so I'm going to skip on them, but I would love to see them bring that energy into a palette. They did come out with a couple last year that I wanted, but for one reason or another, I wasn't able to pick them up at the time, but I am very interested. So Morphe is coming out with the Oral Flirtation Lip Liner. Yeah. What a name. But these are like, it looks like there's only 3 shades, and they are like pretty neutral shades. They're available now for $7 each. They're supposed to be powerfully pigmented, smooth gliding oral flirtation color pencil, creates a lush full-bodied effect. I mean, the lip swatches in this look really beautiful. You can like barely even see the lines in her lips. But the question is that what it's really gonna look like when you put it on? I don't know. I've never tried anything from Morphe. They just never have like really been able to draw my attention. But this one does. This is from Lawless. They are releasing the Forget the Filler Skin Plumping Line Smoothing Foundation. So this one releases on Valentine's Day for $43 on, oh, it's currently on the Sephora website. That one I could be talked into because it is a full coverage natural finish liquid foundation. And it's supposed to be like a second skin. So I think it's going to be like one of those really thin, lightweight formulas. And that might be really nice. It's supposed to instantly blur and smooth for a second skin finish. I have no idea what shade I would be. And that's what gets me. Yeah, like their numbers and stuff are like different. So I would probably have to like go look at the brand site because I have no idea. Like, you know how they usually have the letters at the end. So you know if it's like warm, cool. They have light, medium, tan, and dark instead. But I'm really intrigued by this. Oh, they do have like more descriptions here. We have cool neutral. Maybe that's what I would be. I think I would be cool neutral, which is the shade 1F. I wish I could swatch, but our Sephora is like really tiny. It's like a tiny section in Kohl's. And I went there the other day because I didn't even know we had it till my nail tech told me. But I went there the other day to do a return and nobody even works over there. It was crazy. So I have to end up like mailing it in, which will probably take me forever because raise your hand if you hate doing returns. I hate them so much. But yeah, it's a whole thing. But I wish I could swatch that. So this one I talked about in the last episode, and it is a release coming from CXC Beauty. And I did try them last year, and their formula was like, okay, their mattes were nice, but the shimmers were a little dull. But I feel like if you like a more, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like a natural shimmer, like, you know, the kind that we used to have that doesn't have like a lot of glitter and stuff in it, you might really like these because they are pretty. They're just toned down, and I don't do toned down. I mean, look at me. But the thing I don't understand is why they release each palette. So they have two big ones, the same exact palette. One is in the black base, one has like a white background, and then they have the little 9 pans, and then they released another palette and they did the same thing. Like, I wish they would not do that. I don't understand like why, honestly. I mean, do you, but it just doesn't make sense to me. I would just release one thing with the background to be the same, and I get the 9 pan stuff, but I just don't understand why they release it in like so many different ways. It's like they're unsure, so they're just releasing all of the samples or something. I will say the color story on it is really pretty. I was interested in seeing the Love is Painful one, but the infrared is definitely a no for me. But the Love is Painful one still kind of looks, it kind of looks like the first one. It also looks like it could be like the first draft of the DIEVERUNE collection before they curated the color story. I don't know. It's a pass for me, but I would love to know if you guys picked it up. Okay, so this one is interesting too. I'm in my highlight era, guys. This is from Vive, and we have the Nova Glow Liquid Light in the shade Ballerina, and it's $31. It's like champagne-y, like it looks so beautiful and natural. I do like a natural highlight as well. My mom keeps texting me, but anyways, let's see. It's available now at vivemuse.com, and it says it's a high-impact liquid highlighter that gives the look of ethereal glass skin while delivering serious staying power. So because of the price of this, I would like to be able to swatch it, and unfortunately I cannot, but I will say that looks so gorgeous on her skin. Vive is another brand I've never tried. You guys are probably wondering what I actually review since there's all this stuff I've never tried, but there's so many brands, you know? Okay, so this one is a re-release. Well, not, it's a new release of a line. So this is the Vacation Classic Whip. I remember when this release was a year or so ago, maybe last summer, I can't even remember, but everyone went crazy over this. Now, I did not pick it up because I feel like it would be messy and I would like get it in my eyes and everything, but this looks so beautiful on their skin. And I think it might be really good for the body, but it has SPF of 30. It is water resistant for up to 80 minutes. And this looks really nice. It's like a new scent. It's available now. So this is like a play off of their original Vacation Classic Whip that went viral, but this version is the glowy one. This one I might pick up actually because I do have some trips coming up and I will need some sunscreen for that, for the body. And these look gorgeous, like so glowy and hydrating on the skin. I need to make sure I like show you guys the photo of that too because that looks really pretty. I don't know how much it costs or anything because they didn't put the price on here, which usually isn't a good sign as far as pricing, but we'll just have to see. I found it. It's $23. Actually, that's not bad at all. I was expecting something else, and it looks like they're sold at Ulta usually, but this one right now you can only get on the Vacation site. So I'm going to keep an eye out for that because that looks really, really nice. I'm excited for that one. So we kind of touched on this one too in the last episode. It's the new releases from Unearthly Cosmetics. So they're releasing a concealer and a face powder. They have like a face powder in so many different colors. It's like green, purple, pink. It's like Easter colors, white. There's like so many. But then we also have concealers, and the concealer I might be interested in. I would like to see like what kind of coverage it has. It says high coverage concealer, but I might wait for a review on this from somebody. Hopefully someone reviews it because I need high coverage. My under eyes are like so dark. I didn't feel good yesterday and I actually already like filmed this video, at least part of it, but I looked so bad in the video because my under eyes were so dark that I was like, no girl, we are going to refilm it. So needless to say, I am in search of a really high coverage concealer and I would love to see like what they do with these. So these are $22 each for the setting powders and $18 for the concealer, which is not bad at all. Beauty Bay is another brand that I have actually never tried, and they've had some palettes that I was interested in the past, but at the time I couldn't afford to pick them up. But since things have changed and now I can pick them up, they just haven't released anything that really speaks to me. And same goes for this color story. Like, it's a lot of beige with like little pops of color. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 matte beiges and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different variations of shimmer matte beiges that are all neutrals. Like, that's a lot. And I don't know, the palette lacks depth for me. It's just like someone created a palette and they turned the contrast down, which sometimes that works, but for me personally it doesn't work for this, so it is a pass. But in case you are interested, this is the Daydreamer palette and it's a 20 color palette. And it's available now at Beauty Bay and it retails for $22, which is a really good price point. Oh, also, I brought some stuff out because there are some things coming back in stock. So this was from Fantasy Cosmetica. It was one of my favorite palettes of 2024. We have the Harvest of Souls. This is so freaking beautiful. I absolutely love Fantasy Cosmetica and I'm so glad they restocked it. This was #1 for a lot of people too in the indie community, and I just think they really did something with this. At the moment, I'm pretty sure this is my favorite Fantasy Cosmetica palette. I haven't gotten the new Monk palette yet, which we'll talk about in just a minute, but I am excited for that one. Actually, the Monk palettes now. I did pick this up and I'm excited. I love yellows and oranges and browns together. These shimmers look stunning and I love this series that they have been doing. I do have all of them and I'm super excited about it. But this is the Monk palette and perfume. They are available now and I'm glad that they did restock the Harvest of Souls. That way, if you are interested in picking up one, you could also grab the other. I think that is like really cool. They have some beautiful photos over here on Instagram on their site. I highly recommend checking out. People have done such a good job with these. So I've actually never tried like their perfumes with these collections, but these are a mixture of top notes, cherry blossom, crisp greens, and lemon peel. I might have actually liked this. Matcha tea is the heart with rose, marine accord, and something else. And then the base is driftwood, sandalwood, and musk. Now this sounds really nice. I really like the lemon, the cherry blossom. It sounds really good. I would like to try these eventually, like their perfumes, just to see like how well they wear and stuff. I've heard really good things, and I think it's really cool that they're like trying to do something different with their brand. That's awesome. So this one is actually really pretty. This is Shop Edge Beauty, and I have not tried them either, but I have been like watching their releases and stuff. I'm waiting for that one to hit me. This one almost got me. The only reason I did not decide to pick this one up is because it's lacking the depth, at least as far as I can see with the palette. There's not very good photos. Let me go look on their actual Instagram. Yeah, it's lacking the depth, but it is a really beautiful palette. I really like these pops of color in here. I think it's gorgeous. But this is the Blooming Buzz collection. The eyeshadow palette is limited edition though, and it retails for $42. You also have a glitter gloss, a binary blush, dragon fruit lip gelatin. Launches February 4th at 10 a.m. CT. I would love to know if you guys have tried this brand. This packaging is really, really pretty as well. I would love to hear your thoughts. Okay, so I actually watched Angelica's new makeup releases today, and she talked about these candles. I love the aesthetic of these, but these are from Commodity. They are scented like our expressive fragrances. Now, I've not tried their fragrances either. They are crafted with clean ingredients and soy wax for a luxe, even burn, and housed in custom concrete vessels for a sleek, modern touch to your home interior. And I love the way these look. I think they are beautiful. I love the whole aesthetic of them, but they're $85 and the burn time is 25 hours. That is a lot of money for a candle. I don't think I could ever do that. Like ever drop that much money for a candle. Gorgeous, but way out of my tax bracket. I would love to know if you've smelled any of their fragrances, or maybe you picked up a candle. Sometimes, you know, it is nice to get a bougie candle, but I get my bougie candles from TJ Maxx for more than half the price, and I like that. So this I actually thought was like some kind of skincare thing from Glow Recipe. But like I said, I watched Angelica's new makeup releases today. And when she said blush, my head instantly went up because I love blush. I am in my blush era. So Glow Recipe is doing a Watermelon Glow Niacinamide Dewy Flush Brightening Serum Blush. And I love that. Maybe like underneath or on top of a like tinted moisturizer or something. I think that could be really pretty. It's for normal, dry, combination, and oily. And it's the skincare concerns are dryness, dullness, and dark spots. So that would actually work probably really nice for me. But it's currently on the Sephora website for $25. But it looks like we have two shades and they look really pretty. The one that really calls to me is the one in Berry Flush. But yeah, I would love to hear your thoughts. I do like a blushy blush though, so I don't know if I would really honestly be into that. They also expanded the range on the Niacinamide Hue Drops as well. They added two shades if you guys, you know, were interested in that. Okay, so there's also a new release from CATRICE. We have the Kiss and Glow limited edition collection. I've not tried anything from this brand either. I like have said that 100 times. But this is the In Keeping with Valentine's Day 2025. CATRICE is launching the Kiss and Glow limited collection. what is in this? We have some blush sticks available in 2 colors, a Kiss and Glow Peptide Lip Tint in 3 shades, a Kiss and Shimmer Lip Balm in 1 shade. So the prices are like £3, in between 3 and 5 pounds. So I don't know what that is in US dollars, but in case you guys are interested, I wanted to shout that out. I do still have that full face of drugstore basket I need to get through, so it's a pass for me for now, but I would like to know your thoughts. Okay, so the next one is Singe Beauty. They released a brush expansion pack situation. We have 5 more brushes, and I did pick them up today. I set an alarm. These ones look really interesting, and I'm excited to try them. We have the E08 is kind of similar to this one, the E06, but it's flatter. And it looks more tapered, kind of like a bigger version of the E01. Mine is dirty, but I'm excited. We have a pencil brush and that little angled liner brush. I think that might be really good for me because I'm really, really bad at angled liner. But I'm pretty sure you can pick all these up individually, or you can buy them as a bundle for $55, which is what I did. And I am so excited to have these in my life. They're beautiful. I love my Singe brushes so much. Oh, and we have more restocks. So Dede Signature restocked the Blooming Baskets palette, or Blooming Basket. I don't know why I always say S, like add that S to the end, but I love this color story. I think it is so beautiful. I had so much fun with this palette. One of my shades, like, is messed up. I don't know what happened. I might have dropped it or something, but this color story is so fun and adventurous. But she did re-release it with the new formula, and highly recommend. I love the formula. If you love the color story, you will love the palette. I do have a code as well. It's AOML, and it will save you 10%. But this one, I don't remember how much this one retails for before a code, but I think these are beautiful. And I'm like gonna pop, the picture I'm showing you on the screen is Angelica's photo that she did. And honestly, these swatches do this justice. It's so stunning. So, if you have not yet watched my 2024 end of the year ranking for eyeshadow palettes, skip ahead to the timestamp on the screen because I'm going to talk about my #1 palette. So, this is being restocked and I'm super excited. It's the Poison Garden. Guys, I love this so much. This is such a fun color story. Oh, I had so much fun with this. Highly recommend checking out my looks, but this palette is everything. The shimmers are so freaking amazing. I have so many videos swatching this as well. It is by far one of my favorite palettes of all time, but it is available for pre-order. It retails for $67 before code, and I have one. It's the same as all the others, AOML. I did pick this up myself. I do not yet get PR from Bella Beauty Bar, but I would love to because I do buy all of their releases. I love them very, very much. And what else? Christina from Gourmand Girls said she is getting low on the Bitten palette as well. I just wanted to give you guys a little update in case you have been having your eye on that so nobody misses out. I would say, like, since this launch is doing so well, she will most likely restock them. Okay, last restock. This one is from Gourmand Girls. It's the Silent Night. I did a review when I first started my channel. I was like maybe 8 months in to my channel, like when I reviewed this palette, so the quality of that video is not very good, but I did have a blast with this. I loved the looks that I created. I love the blue and yellow combo with the pop of neutrals. I think it's so fun. I had such a blast, but this one is back in stock. It restocked alongside with the Bitten launch, which I think is awesome because, again, it does save on shipping and stuff, and I just wanted to let you guys know. So the last thing I want to talk about is also from Dede Signature. She relaunched, I keep saying it wrong. I've said it like 4 times. I've just cut it out. But she restocked her like multi-chrome singles. These are gorgeous. She actually just sent me these in PR. And I haven't gotten to play with them yet, but I have swatched them. It should be coming up in a video. It should be the video with Terra Moons and where I talk about the new Dede Signature blush palettes. But these are freaking gorgeous and I'm so glad to have them. But there are 8 shades in total. I do have 4. I might pick up some of the others even though I don't typically do singles, but these are so stunning. And let me just show you. This blue one is my favorite. That's what I'll show you. I'll show you the green too. This is shade number 3. It's like a blue purple like inky shade. And look at, it's insane. It's so good. There's like some still even on my freaking finger. They're so beautiful. I'm so excited to have these. But this is shade number 4. And it looks so pretty. You guys know how much I love shades like this. There is one similar in The Secret Garden from Bella Beauty Bar. And it's one of my favorites in that palette. And it like shifts to this bright like emerald green. It's just, it's so stunning. I love them. She did such a good job. I hope she comes out with more of these. I think that would be really fun. I hope she adds like at least like one of these with this formula in her palettes. That would be really cool too. I really like that formula. But I'm going to be straight with you. It might crease on hooded eyes because it is a thicker formula. But man, they are so like boom, bam. I sound like the ShamWow or Slap Chop commercial, but they're like so in your face reflective. They're gorgeous. But I do want to be like 100% transparent with you guys. Oh, and I did pick up one of the new blushes from Natasha Denona, the High Blush. Let me grab it. I'll show you what shade I got. So I really need to do a speed reviews because there's a lot of stuff I picked up I haven't like gave you my thoughts on yet, but that video is going to be so long. Let me know if you guys are interested. But this is the shade I got. It is in the shade Fresh Mauve and it's so freaking pretty. I've swatched it, but I have not used it on the face yet. These are like cream products and on my very fair skin, I think these are going to be really pretty. I just stuck that over top of like residue left from the multi-chrome swatches, but they're really, really pretty and I'm super glad I picked them up. But that is it, you guys. Those are all the releases I want to talk about, at least like for now. Let me check out Point Click Vibes real quick because most of those I got from Makeup on Your Radar. She always just keeps me up to date on everything. But yeah, it seems like that is it. There are tons of stuff coming out. There's more stuff that I haven't even got to talk about yet, and I cannot wait for you guys to see it. So thank you so much for being here. Let me know down below, what are you guys interested in? What are you just so not into? I would love to hear your thoughts. Are you tired of the Valentine's Day releases yet? I'm excited that it's not just like your typical red, pink, purple palette anymore. They like have found a way to come out with these new like adventurous types of color stories. Even the one I have on, it's making my coloring in my hair like really come out, and I'm feeling so good today because of this. I don't know. But yeah, let me know what you guys are into. What are you excited for? I cannot wait to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching this all the way to the end. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. It really does help me out. And so does hearing your thoughts on all of the new stuff. I'm so excited. Also, before we go, I did tell you guys everything I picked up. Please let me know what you are the most excited for to see looks with. I would love to hear your thoughts. But until next time, bye.